We are Eric and Megan Scheller. Eric and I live here in Vanderburgh County with our 3.5-year-old son Garrett, and he farms full-time with his dad here at the home place. And we farm corn, soybeans, and wheat row crop, and then we also have a semi-operation.
When I was little, Dad would always bring me to the farm with him. We lived off the farm growing up, and then Grandpa lived here until he passed away. And now we live here, Megan and I do, with Garrett. And through that experience of growing up with everything, it really struck my interest on growing crops and we used to milk cows, have cattle around, and it just was one of those things that you knew what you were going to do when you grew up.
I did not grow up on a farm. I didn't really have any background in the ag or farming industry until I met Eric. We met about 6.5, 7 years ago, and then that's whenever my experience with agriculture really kind of happened. I didn't really know anything about farming, so I've really learned a lot in the past few years. My role is basically the farm wife. I transport them in between fields during the busy seasons, especially bring them meals to the field, make sure they're eating and drinking and staying hydrated, especially in the summer months during planting and then in harvest as well. And then just anything and everything in between. Like I said, we have a 3.5-year-old son, Garrett, so I help take care of him, raising him up to be the next generation of farmers. And then also I have an in-town job. I work off of the farm, so anytime they need parts or anything for the farm, it's just easier for me to pick it up on the way home, and that way they don't have to stop what they're doing and leave the farming operation to go get it.
Getting up in the morning, just being around family on our family farm and being able to go out and look at crops grow and see the fruits of our labor throughout the year, see what we can do differently to grow and become more profitable. That's what drives me in agriculture. It's just exciting. A field of beans or a field of corn growing in this time of year is just one of the things that you can't replace in memories. And then the family part. Having Dad and Garrett here is pretty fun.
Farm Bureau is an excellent way to get involved, not only to meet other people involved in the ag industry, but also it kind of gives you a backbone to help support and promote agriculture and be an ag advocate. Our journey started at the county level, and then here we are at the state level. It just starts opening more and more doors. We visited the State House and got to meet with our legislators, so that was something that I probably would never have done without Farm Bureau, and it's fun.
There's fewer and fewer of us out here, and we have to have a voice in today's society. That little bit anyone can do goes a long way.